Hello doTERRA friends! I'm excited today to bring you our newest video in the series, What's on My LRP? Today we're going to tackle the topic of sleep. But first, what is an LRP? LRP stands for Loyalty Rewards Program. It's a monthly ordering program that doTERRA gives back to customers. With each LRP order, customers receive not only a percentage of their purchase back in product credit to spend as they choose, but customers also receive their full shipping price back in credit as well. The best part of LRP is that you can change the products or the amount that you spend each month. However, today we're going to focus on some sleep solutions that could very well reoccur on your monthly order. So, why the topic of sleep? Before researching into natural solutions, I could have been the walking poster child for over-the-counter sleep solutions. I had an entire medicine cabinet that was dedicated to just sleep medications. I was willing to wake up groggy and dragging just so that I could fall asleep at night. Because although I didn't have the education at the time to understand that there were better solutions out there, I was familiar with how important it was for my body to sleep and the serious acute and chronic health issues that could stem from not getting adequate sleep. And this is a widespread issue for our country. For example, the CDC reports that on average, between 25 and 30% of people are not getting enough sleep. For example, in a 2008 survey, on average in the state of Texas, that's my state, Lone Star State, people reported that between 11 and 13 of the past 30 days that they felt they did not get enough rest or sleep. That's over 1/3 of the past month. So 1 out of every 3 nights, people are claiming, I didn't sleep well. So we have to think about not only the day-to-day toll that takes on our bodies to just overcome simply pushing through being that tired, but the long-term risks of our bodies facing not having the time to rest and repair properly. So as we talk about natural sleep solutions, we have to remember that they're different in many ways from the over-the-counter options that many of us are used to. Our culture's comfortable with a one-size-fits-all approach, especially when it comes to the topic of sleep. I go into the store, I get a medication, I go home, I am pretty positive it's going to conk me out and put me to sleep. But essential oils don't always work that one-size-fit-all way. Because of the intricate ways that they work with the chemistry of our body, it can take some trial and error to find the right solutions for you. Let me tell you, it was very present in my home. I ordered some oils that were suggested to me for sleep, and what happened was my husband, he slept great, and I didn't. I just laid there, same old thing, ready to go to my medicine cabinet, and so it got me thinking, there's got to be more to this. It cannot be that random. So I started to question my husband why he felt like he couldn't sleep, and a lot of the reasons he gave me were about his physical body. I'm tired, sore, achy, I'm not breathing well. So obviously that first batch of oils that I ordered supported the underlying causes of why he couldn't sleep, but were not addressing the sleep struggles that I was having. So before you go and purchase a bunch of oils suggested for sleep, I charge you to take a step back and reflect on what might be the underlying cause of some of your sleep struggles. Is it more physical, hormones, chronic pain, breathing? Or is it more emotional, stress, an endless to-do list, can't turn off my brain, unresolved turmoil or conflict in my life? Because I believe that when we narrow down this idea to the root cause, it'll better help you navigate some of these sleep solutions that we're going to talk about today. So let's get started. I've broken these oils into aroma categories to better help you navigate your needs, but also your preferences. So all of these oils that we're going to talk about today can be used in a diffuser, aromatically, or applied topically. So first we're going to start with the floral oils. I feel like we're very comfortable with the idea that lavender is calming and that it eases feelings of tensions. It's been very broadcast in products in our market right now. But to know that you're getting the best lavender and the most pure form of it, there's nothing that you can do better for your body. Now, this is one that people have very different reactions to. Some people, it is the end all be all most calming thing in their lives. Some people, it's a stimulant for them, especially when they use too much of it. So it's definitely one that you want to give a try. Roman chamomile, as I speak right now, is available in doTERRA. It hasn't always been, because doTERRA holds a very high standard for their quality, and if it doesn't meet the quality that they expect, then they will pull it from the market, and that has happened with some like when you're growing plants, that happens. There's not always the best crop, but it is available right now. I just got mine. It's awesome. But it's definitely one that for me is on that more emotional side, whereas lavender helps me physically in my personal body. If I'm physically tense, Roman chamomile for me is on the opposite spectrum, when it's my feelings that I can't quite get in check on my own to be able to fall asleep. Citrus. Now, I'm going to be really upfront with you. Citrus makes me wide awake. So these are not my best sleep solutions. However, when blended with other things, for example, grapefruit blended with cedarwood, I've heard amazing things for people that physically can't sit still in their sleep, or I guess lay still in their sleep, has done amazing things for them, because grapefruit and wild orange in particular are very calming. Now, will they help you fall asleep on their own? I cannot promise that. But when mixed with other blends of these oils that we're talking about today, can be very calming. Might not put you to sleep, but can very much bring you back down. Those woodsy oils. So, petitgrain is a newly sourced oil for doTERRA. It's awesome. If you are a person that loves lavender but not so fond of the aroma of lavender, petitgrain would be a great choice for you, because the chemical constituents within petitgrain are very similar to lavender, which is very odd to think about, because you have this very pretty purple lavender plant, and then petitgrain is actually distilled from the branches of a bitter orange tree, and doTERRA in particular sources it from Paraguay. So they're on completely different sides of the world, completely different plants, completely different parts of the plant, but yet their chemical breakdown is very, very similar. So if you enjoy, and lavender is a very calming effect on your body, and it's something that you really enjoy, then petitgrain might be another good one for you to try, especially those dudes out there that are like, lavender smells too floral, it's too girly, things like that. Petitgrain would be a really good choice. It also promotes a lot of cardiovascular health, which is just a good bonus, especially when we're talking about getting good rest. Now, cedarwood's my jam. It's my jam. Along with peace, which we all know peace is my jam. But cedarwood really promotes relaxation of the mind and body. And it's also super affordable. So it's a good one that mixes with just about any of these. Like I said, I know a lot of people that have had a great outcome from mixing cedarwood and grapefruit into a diffuser at night, especially for those bodies that just physically can't sit still and they're just moving or they're running in their sleep. This is a great one to try. The roots. Now, these are very important in my life. Sometimes I just need to be brought down to earth. And when you think about roots, they hold a plant down. That's what they're going to physically do for your body and for your emotions. They're going to bring you back down to earth. Vetiver, let's be real, probably not your favorite aroma. Put it on your feet or blend it with something else. But it's very thick. It's almost like a sap when it comes out of the bottle. And mixing it with, either highly diluting it in a carrier oil or mixing it with another oil is really suggested by me. The experts, right? It's suggested, but it's a very grounding effect on your body physically as well as emotionally. Balance is another great option. It has a lot of grounding oils mixed into it, especially that blue tansine. It is very grounding emotionally. Now, Serenity used to be called the Calming Blend. They have reworked some of the oils in this blend. They have added vetiver, cedarwood, and hoewood, which you'll notice are on this list that we've talked about today. And it's gone from just a calming blend now to a restful blend. doTERRA really sees the need for supporting our sleep habits. And not only just with oils, but also in education and good sleep hygiene, making sure that you take about 30 minutes before bed to just relax, turn off the iPad, turn off the work, put away the papers to grade, turn off the Netflix. And some of these oils are really a good part of a routine for me especially. So for example, this Serenity Restful Complex, they are soft gels. And I do suggest starting with just one, but you can work up to 2 before bed. But I take it 30 minutes before bed, and it helps with my sleep hygiene because I know once I've taken that soft gel, I have about 30 minutes before I'm going to go to bed, and I tell myself during that 30 minutes, I've just got to chill. I've got to relax. I've got to turn everything off. I go and wash my face. I do all of those good things for my body so that when that starts to kick in, which it's not a sedative, you're still going to be able to wake up. If the baby cries or the dog barks, you're going to wake up in the middle of the night. It's not going to conk you out completely. What it does, what both of these products do, is actually support your natural sleep cycle that your body wants to get into. So these are a really great product as well. Now, I am going to tell you, this is not the end-all, be-all list of products or list of blends that you could use. For example, it wasn't on here, but Peace. I can't sleep without the Peace blend. My husband cannot sleep very well without the Breathe blend because remember, he is so physical in his needs, whereas mine is much more emotional in my needs. So I do suggest go out there and look. This is not the only list of products that can help you, but I do think it's a good place to start. And why change? I think that we all know that diet and exercise are the building blocks to good health, but I think that we really need to start adding sleep as that third building block. It is just as important, and research is doing nothing but proving this more and more. It gives our body time to process and to repair. So why not do that in a more natural way? Not only are you going to be able to wake up without that groggy, hungover feeling, but you're doing something to help your body help itself. And by adding these products onto your LRP, not only are you supporting your sleep cycle naturally, but you're earning free product along the way. It's really win-win. So I charge you here today to stop and think about, why am I not sleeping well? What habits can I change? What products might be available to me? And reach out to the person that sent this to you. If you just stumbled upon it, reach out to me. My information is available in the information that goes along with this video. But take some time to really think this topic through with your family and try some of these out. Let me know how it goes. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.